Thanks for having me. Well, it's quite clear that most people in Germany would have wished for a different scenario to unfold. A large majority of people here had been hoping for Kamala Harris to win the election, and that includes people both from the political and the business world. However, as soon as the election was decided, with Donald Trump winning his second term in office, German decision makers tried to get at least a bit closer to Trump. Closer maybe than they felt comfortable with, but that's politics. Now, keeping a close connection to the White House is obviously important for Germany and for the EU, because the transatlantic partnership of past decades is generally seen as beneficial in so many ways, and it is under threat under a Trump administration. Now, the question is, how do you get on Trump's good side? German Chancellor Olaf Scholz spoke to him twice after the election, even commending him on asking smart questions. But it doesn't look like that impressed anyone. Trump buddy and advisor Elon Musk just recently called the Chancellor Olaf Schitz and endorsed the extreme right-wing AfD party opposing him in the upcoming German elections. So nobody here is in a celebratory mood when it comes to Trump's inauguration today, but they're trying to make the best of it.
Lars, what's on the line for Germany with Trump taking office?
Well, besides the geopolitical stability, it's mostly trade issues that are worrying Germany. As of last year, Germany has exported goods worth more than 150 billion euros to the United States. That is 10% of our total exports. Among the biggest German exporters to the US, by the way, is the pharmaceutical industry, with around a quarter of total exports. And then, of course, there's machinery, cars and trucks, and to a much lesser degree, we're also exporting chemicals and materials to the United States. Now, Germany's trade surplus with the US has grown to over 60 billion euros, as our imports from the US are quite a bit lower. And that is pretty much what Trump doesn't like. And he has announced a while ago that he will hit the EU and Germany too, of course, with massive tariffs that could be anywhere between 10 and 20% if we trust his campaign promises. It could be more too. I mean, who knows? Trump has made it clear what he wants to see. German companies, as well as companies from other countries, moving to the US and producing there instead of sending their goods over. And that, of course, could be dangerous for Germany. We would lose jobs here. Our economy would be weaker in a zero-sum game. The US is the winner. We would be the losers, and unfortunately, we know from Trump's first term and from everything he has said ever since that he is indeed viewing global politics and trade not in terms of strategic partnerships, but he does see everything as a zero-sum game.
Right. Lars, thank you. Lars Halter reporting there from Berlin.